Hi, this is Leela Hall, back for another Linked Hearts reading. And the one that I'm doing is kind of a different question from all the others. This person just asked for a self-love spread. So I did my best at crafting a self-love spread. Without further ado, let's get to it. Whoa! These cards are very large, kind of unwieldy. They feel finished. The first question is, you now. It stopped. The Ace of Wands. You're motivated. You are not only motivated, but you are seeking to manifest your passions, to share them with others, and to make your life one of purpose and magic. The wand is the tool for your craft, for your magic, and it is through which you set your intentions to make those projects become an embodiment, become real, no longer just an idea, but also a concept that will bloom, and from it will sprout many new more ideas. You're in a time of creation. It's very important to mind, I want to say the colors, but more so all the different options that you have, all your backdrops for your creative projects. You want to amass to something. We see a castle here in the distance. You want to amass something. You might be far currently. It's quite a trek over there, but it's not impossible. Eventually you'll make your way over to this castle. You're setting a new path for yourself, for your creative projects, and for your work. Number 2, you before, in the past. I'm letting spirit guide my hand. almost like a planquette when you're playing Ouija board. And when the time comes, it'll stop my hand. They're so present lately, I just don't want to exclude them. The Nine of Swords. What keeps you up at night? You used to have a lot of worry. Your emotions would flow really quickly. I see trains of thought that exit as far as they come, they come in really fast. They leave really fast. It felt like you were in a fast-paced nightmare. I feel like you had lots of things to worry about. You just had to watch your back. Luckily, this is not you anymore. This is the past. But the past can offer a lot to learn from. And you have your patchwork of lessons decorated by all your different experiences that have shaped you into the person that you are. But you are no longer this anxious person. You are now here at the Ace of Wands. Thank you, Spirit. You in the future. The Four of Coins. What are you hoarding? What are you hanging on to? I feel like you want to amass things. You want to keep all that is beloved close to you, protected. You're feeling very protective of your things, of your craft. You're willing to share so long as you don't overexert yourself. You're going to want to amass things that are important to you. And you're going to do it for peace of mind. You're going to be in a mindset that shows you want to take care of yourself, and you're not going to allow yourself to be dragged into anything that might jeopardize or compromise that. What makes you easy to love? Whoa. Okay. The Page of Wands. You're enlightened. You follow your passions. You sport your colors with pride. There's a sense of growing from being proud of what you're doing. There's a sense of passion being echoed. And there's a sense of growing because of the fact that you're nurturing new passions. Something about your shoes, I guess, like walking in somebody else's shoes. Perhaps it would be easier to let go of the anxiety if other people started putting themselves in your shoes. I definitely feel like there's a sense of your thoughts, because I keep being attracted to things over your mind. Your thoughts, what you project out. You're putting out good vibes into the world. yellows and oranges are, for me, feelings that I saw in a vision before, translated to feelings. These colors are very warm. They're very friendly colors. So there's a sense of divine protection also with this gold aura around the page. There's a sense of understanding your tools and working with your tools to the point that you grow and your tools grow with you. It's a very close friendship that you are working on. What makes others gravitate towards you? The Two of Wands. There's two things that makes people gravitate towards you, and they have not been made known. But I think I see the two wands that it's pointing back to. What makes others gravitate towards you is the sense that you open up new worlds to them. You refresh others. People seek refreshments in you. People seek reflections of themselves in your craft. There's also this sense of maturity. Going from one persona into another. Helping them choose between one option and another. I think you give them a sense of direction when you tell them about things they can choose. You make the paths very clear that they need to take. And so you also remind them of the responsibility that they have to decide to go on their own path. Let's look at something. This kind of looks like the page before he completely accepts what makes him easy to love. He had to choose before he got to be who he got to be, didn't he? It just looks like him, with the coat, the cloak covering him, kind of the same colors of the cloak. Interesting little thing, considering he ends up only carrying one wand, but he had two to begin with. He chose a path, and you're helping people choose their own path. So, card number 6. What can you afford to let go of? The Five of Wands. Conflict. You can afford to let go of whoever stands in your way, or does not agree, or tries to tell you things that put you off from your practice. You're very passionate about what you do, and all the wands are clearly showing. Lots of fire, lots of passion. Wands. It's also the springtime wands. They show such nice springtime. Save for the page, who's all about intuition, looking on the inside right now and totally going someplace else with his intuition. You can afford to let go of other people's agendas that they try to throw on you for you to fix for them. You're not somebody else's fixer-upper. And you don't have to just sit and wait for others to bring bad vibes to the frame of your life. From what I see, you stand a very strong ground, and your colors are very different from everybody else's. I think that you're the one in the middle. That one. This one. You stand out all on your own, and you don't need to put up with anybody else's negativity or imposed expectations. How you can love yourself more. Six of Swords. You can love yourself more by choosing to let go and go to new places. You don't need to stay in the same grounds that you've been in or the grounds that you came from. You choose to progress, to change your colors, and to move along the way. And you know that somewhere along the journey, there's a reward for you. You don't know exactly what's on the other side, not yet, but you know that there is something else. And I see a big transition of the days. So days go by and you keep changing, you keep evolving. Letting go of the past will help you. Will help you understand yourself more. And will help you find newer horizons, expanding your horizons. Your greatest qualities. The very last card. Nine of Wands. You're a survivor. You persist. Even when you're tired. Even when you feel extremely challenged or like you have to let go, you still keep going. You still finish the things that you start. That's very important. You're responsible even when you're worn down. But it's important not to burn yourself out. You have so many projects that you have to tend to. This little area is more purple than the rest of the card, but I'm not really picking up anything from it. I definitely feel like you stand your ground, and again, the shoes. So, helping others understand where you stand. You definitely finish the things that you start, even when they completely wear you out of your energy. Try to honor yourself and store some energy for backup if you need to replenish it. To add to your self-love routine, so many wands. One pentacle, two swords. Okay. Oh. Death, also letting go. But this is a graceful letting go. This is accepting that there is a bigger plan here. And that once you let go, the change will change you completely. Accepting change. Very strong card. To add to your self-love routine, letting go and adapting to the changes. Packs a punch, doesn't it? A clarifier card to tie up the whole reading for you. The Star. Drawing from the waters of inspiration. Accepting an inspirational source that is divine. Getting to know all your spirits and all your tools, scrying into water, your use of water, holy water, your use of natural ingredients, oils, organic stuff. It's a sense of allowing your surroundings to inspire you, allowing all your stars to align, trusting that you have a big destiny that you are in pursuit of, and trusting your intuition above everything else because it will never steer you wrong. It's really a big glowing card to end the reading, especially after that big old death card. I see it kind of like glowing, stretching out the rays of inspiration over all the other cards. And it helps make sense of why there are so many wands or fire elements. It's a big spread, influenced by the spirit world. So it's a pretty big deal. A card for you to meditate on. A card for you to think about, to draw, and to relate to yourself, perhaps in new ways. This one wants to be your guiding star, and is the clarifier tying up all of your reading. I hope that you enjoyed this self-love reading. Thank you so much.